Alright, Deepak, pardon the mess. I'm doing this on my pool table and trying to do video and document at the same time. So what I've done, I've hooked a battery up to this. I've hooked up an amplifier that's a speaker amp with a 1/8 inch mono cable coming from the output on the board. I've got a microphone going to the input, and I'm using a computer headset in order for this to work. So let me just show you what I've got. When you plug the unit in, you'll be able to hear. I'm going to put it closer to the camera so you can hear. But it will say, "Welcome to Triktoys" when you plug it in.
Welcome to Triktoys. Welcome to Triktoys.
I'm going to try to get the right volume because my baby's sleeping upstairs.
Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
All right, so I'm gonna go through the modes here, so you can get an idea of what the modes do.
Welcome to Triktoys. Welcome to Triktoys.
That's just because the battery's moving around on the cable. So anyway, the first mode.
Transmission burst mode.
Transmission burst mode. Test 1 2.
This mode has the transmission burst mode, and when I toggle up and down. Level 1 is the quickest. It will burst right away after I'm done speaking.
Test 1 2. You hear how quick the burst is on that?
Transmission burst mode.
I'm sorry. Transmission burst mode. Test. And I can set it from level 1 to level 10. Level 1 is the quickest burst after you're done talking. Level 10 is the slowest. So if you can hear level 1.
Test level 1.
Now I'll bring it up to level 10.
Level 10.
Test 1 2. Test.
You heard that delay. So the next mode.
Random static mode.
This is a random static mode, which has no static burst at all. You can just hear the static in my voice. And the toggles do not work in this mode. It's just basically a normal voice with static added to my voice. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. The next one is the bandwidth mode, which has changed my voice and altered it to sound somewhat different. Test 1 2. Now, if you notice the delay on the burst, that's because the setting in the previous mode, where I set it to level 10, carries over into this mode. So if I go back into the other mode and switch it to the clicker, it will carry over into this mode. Test 1 2. There you go.
Transmission burst mode.
Test 1 2.
Level 9.
I'm going to bring it down to level 1.
Level 5. Level 4. Level 3 2. Triktoys. Level 1.
Alright, so I'm going back to level 1.
Random static bandwidth mode.
Okay, this is the bandwidth mode. I just wanted to get a clicker burst on it. So when I toggle in this mode.
Level 5.
Level 5. Level 6. If you can hear the differences in my voice.
Level 3.
Level 3 difference. Test.
2.
Level 2 test.
Triktoys. Level 1.
Level 1 test. Level 1. It's almost my normal voice.
Level 3. Level 4.
Level 4 test.
Level 5.
Level 5 test.
Level 6.
Level 6 test.
Level 7.
Level 7 test.
Level 8.
Level 8 test.
Level 9.
Level 9 test.
Level 10.
Level 10 test. So all the different modes in the bandwidth distortion mode have different voice settings. That's it, just 3 modes, and then the buttons all do their separate functions. The first button
Random on.
is called Random On. What that does is when you turn it on, every 25 seconds it will pull a random, it will randomly play the sounds that are loaded onto the board. So it will just pick a sound randomly and play it every 25 seconds. If I shut it off, it will not play them. But I've activated it on, so you will now hear random sounds playing at some point throughout the course of this demo. The next one is that is the sequential sound effects. Every time I press it, it will play sound effects.
These aren't the droids we're looking for. Look, sir, droids. The Death Star plans are not in the main computer. There's one, set for stop. Let me see your identification. Move along.
So I just keep pressing and it goes through all the sound effects. This is the gun sound. which of course isn't working because I got a loose wire. Hallelujah. I bet them apples.
HK888, check out possible disturbance, small size link antenna. HK888, roger that, control.
That's a random sound effect for you right there. That was a random.
Random off.
There's your gun sound. Now every time I press it, it will do the sound. If I hold it down, it does rapid fire. So that's pretty much it. Get back to me with any questions. That's the board, and thanks for your time.